Violent Vanellope.
Romantic Predators. Loose Goonies.
Yes, that's great. Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Now we're trying to come up with a name for your new song.
Oh yeah? What'd you come up with?
Claptrappin'.
Left Leg Dysphoria. Electric Boogaloo.
I hate to break it to you guys, but those are terrible names.
Rancid Flogger
That's a good one.
Bottoms.
Yeah, those two. Those are even worse. Alright, you know what? I typically like to wait until after I've written the lyrics before I actually name the song. But I'll tell you what, guys. Keep on trucking. You're bound to come up with a good idea eventually, so why don't you just keep on trying?
Yeah.
How about Trappin' All
I'll be
Day?
back.
Bender's Last Dance.
Wacky Slap Dandies.
Yeah. Welcome back to Poeticon Music. I am Poeticon, your ghostwriting, song singing MC host with the most. Every month we're going to create a brand new song from start to finish, share a few laughs and some pop culture along the way. Every Friday be on the lookout for new episodes and for Easter eggs so you can save money on Ghostwriter Plus. And if you love Poeticon Music, please hit subscribe and click that little bell so you don't miss any notifications and you stay in touch with the action. Now, if you're just tuning in, last week we debuted a moody hip-hop instrumental by Alan Earnhart. The buzzing synth and bass chords are complemented perfectly by a drum kit with a lot of head nod to it. Check it out. Awesome, right? After breaking down the beat, here's how we arranged the song. Let's imagine for a second that this gray strip represents the amount of time in our song, and each of the dots represents one bar. These colored blocks are going to represent each section of the song. The introduction is 8 bars of tension building. We can use this section to build anticipation. The drums make a dramatic entrance for the first hook. This brief 6-bar section is going to be repeated for the finale of our song. Verse 1 is usually where I start writing. I want this to set the tone for the song. The second hook is slightly different than the first and 2 bars longer. This hook will also be repeated at the finale. If the first verse sets the tone, then the second verse brings it home. Here is where we wrap up all of our ideas. In any song, the hook is the punchline, and it's the most repeated lyrics within the track. The final hooks need to close the song with a bang. That's going to leave the outro to clear a path for a new song or encourage the listener to listen to the song again. So where do we begin? Honestly, you could start wherever you want. Sometimes I write lyrics that I can add to songs later. Sometimes I write lyrics specifically for a song. Both are totally cool. The most important thing is that you express that creativity and get those things on paper or get them recorded. Hip-hop music is all about rhythmic rhyming. I know it sounds like crazy talk, but lyrics are essentially just patterns within patterns repeating. If you count the syllables within each word, you will discover the pattern within the bar. Now, if you count the syllables within the bar, you will discover the pattern within the entire song. Syllables are measured by the amount of times that your mouth opens to say a word. The word syllable, for example, syllable, is 3 syllables. Got it? Good.
Hey, don't ruin the mystique. Do you want that Grammy or
No,
not?
I'm serious. I'll give you an example. Check it out.
Yes.
Gin, kick a beat for
All
me.
right, boss.
I eat, sleep, wake up, step out, do another 9 to a 5, then clock out. The time, leaving, the heart, beating. A pattern is a pattern because a pattern is repeating. When I eat, sleep, wake up, step out, hit an L for breakfast and grind for the payout. The bills, pay them, the rhymes, slay them, and do it all again because it's just another day when. You see what I'm saying?
So, what's the pattern then?
Syllables.
Well, you know, the verse that I gave you was actually 8 bars, But that first bar actually has 7 syllables, and that's I eat, sleep, wake up, step out.
So, what are the hooks gonna be?
Well, you know, I think what I'll do is I'm gonna leave the counting to you and the audience. I'll tell you what, the first person to leave a comment with that syllable count for each of those bars, I'll give you a free hook or a bridge from Ghostwriter Plus. That's a $200 value.
Yes, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
it's
good.
good.
Yeah, good.
Okay, dark, angsty, moody. I got this. Totally got this. Give me some space though, will you? Let me get some bars down. Thanks. All jokes aside, Blake's instrumental had me so inspired that I knocked out both verses in one sitting. Let's go over the syllable pattern and the breath control line by line.
My breath is getting shorter, my vision foggier. Got tired of arguing, my voice was getting froggier. No time to turn around, I spun the car in aggravation. Drove out into the night, just left, I wasn't waiting. It's like escaping hell, racing to run it home. I couldn't explain it better, I just kept driving on. Was just a human being, chasing my ambitions. Was better to let them out and vent the frustrations. That was the final straw, I couldn't bear to take another. I sacrificed my life, I should have run for cover. And every tear I shed was wasted in a vain mission. Face it, it's a plain mission. Fake it till you make a million.
Dig that. I dig it.
Well, Blake's instrumental feels kind of angry and desperate, you know? So I imagined a person on the run, and I wrote lyrics around that.
So, what are the hooks gonna be?
You know, I still gotta write those. But, you know, maybe give me a little bit of space, and maybe I'll come up with them.
Oh, yes. By the way, have you got a name yet?
No, not yet. But, you know, we'll think of one after I finish the lyrics, okay?
Word up.
After writing the second verse, the lyrics kind of took me in the direction of a car crash. So maybe in the hook, the lyrics represent the character actually watching themselves after the crash. Or maybe it's their unconscious thoughts.
Hey, you think that might be too deep for a rap song?
Hip-hop has been expanding minds since the days of the teacher KRS-One. And besides, if you want to make change, you can't play follow the leader. You gotta be the leader to follow.
Word up, baby.
I'm really excited to get into the studio and record these lyrics, but unfortunately today, that's all the time we've got. Oh guys, I think we forgot to actually name the song. Did you come up with anything?
How about slapping the bass?
No. What about you?
The annexation of Puerto Rico.
No, that's been done before. Well, you know, this is the first month of Poeticon Music, and why don't we call it Greetings and Salutations? It's actually part of the lyrics in the second verse, and it has this kind of hello, goodbye sort of vibe going on. What do you think, Tonic?
I don't care what you say. Nothing's better than smashy Eggman. Smashy, smash.
All right, well, what do you think? Click the link for the lyrics below and leave a comment with your name suggestion. That's all the time we've got for today, but come back next Friday. We're going to actually record the song and mix the lyrics together. You don't want to miss it, so please click like, click subscribe, share with your friends, and by all means,